Good afternoon, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Ladytia and this is the Afro Lounge. Our first legend today is the multi-award winning and platinum selling afrosoul music artist, and he got his break in the music industry way back in 2003, and in over the years has consistently given us smooth and lovely sounds. Welcome, Ntando.
Yo, it's your boy Ntando, aka yeah. Thank you very much, Ladytia, for having me on Afro Lounge. And yeah, man, it's been a blast. You know, I'm so happy to be here.
You have no idea how happy we are to have you. Welcome once again. Without wasting any time, let's get to it. When did it all start? Who discovered this amazing talent?
Well, I've been singing from school, you know those Boys to Men's and things like that, those Michael Jacksons. So yeah, I've been loving this ever since I was a kid. And how I actually got my break was by luck, by default, really. I went to a music school with Ntando waKwantu, and she's actually the one who got me in first time around. She's the one I can say who discovered Ntando. She's the one who was there, you know, from day one for Ntando. As a matter of fact, on my new album, because I'm busy in studio right now, there's a song I did with Ntando again. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy that. And yeah, man, the family was excited, more especially my mom, because she was always the one who was supportive. You know how parents are when it comes to the music business or the music industry situation. So no one wants their child to be on drugs or things like that, because that's what people assume. As soon as you get there, you're just gonna be a drug addict or something like that. But my mom was always supportive. My mom does not work, but she always made sure that I could get from point A to point B for my music things. You know, she paid for my demo, you know, things like that. So yeah, I'm grateful to my mom a lot.
Yeah, man. It proves to show how important family support is in our journeys, because, you know, especially in the beginning, you definitely need not just moral and other types of support, but financial support, you know, to do those demos and also to knock on different doors. And now tell us, how do you keep the balance between your family life and your career?
I think for me the balance comes natural, because if your family and yourself understand what this thing means to you guys, like the business side of things, so I don't see why the other one should interfere with the other one, if I can put it that way. Basically, in short, my family understands, my family appreciates what I do. I appreciate my family, and yes, you know, you can't constantly be on stage or studio, so you need to have that time. I actually spend more time with my family than with music, you know. But yeah, man, you make it work. You make it work.
There's a perception that fame and money can change a lot of people. How do you remain humble and grounded?
I'll have to thank my mom and my dad for that, because the upbringing, I think, was very strict at times, but very, I don't know how to put this. It was straightforward, you know. A spade was a spade at home, still is even now. So we were brought up in a way that you must know people, you must treat people equally, and you must treat people with respect if you also want to be treated with respect. And as for money and fame, I believe that money does not really change people, but it actually reveals who they really are inside, you know. People who pretend to be something they're not, or try to fit in simply because maybe you don't have the money at that time, and the guys you want to hang with, they've got the money, so you'll swallow your pride and your ideology just to fit in with them. But as soon as that guy gets the money, then he shows the other guys who he really is. So I feel Uti, you always who you are, money or no money, but money actually makes people vent out, if I can put it that way. They reveal their true selves. And yeah, man, I don't see why though, because I mean, it's just money. You found it here and you're gonna leave it here, you know. It's not gonna make you fly or live longer or anything like that. It's just things. It's just things.
That's very true. That's very true. The entertainment industry is not all glitz and glam. What are some of the challenges that you've seen, and how do you think we can overcome them?
You're right when you say the industry. It's not like as in gleaming clams like all the way. You know, it has its advantages. It has its good moments, if I can put it that way. But one thing I can emphasize on is that, you see, our industry in South Africa is very small. When I started singing, when I was starting out, I would listen to guys like Orobi Malinga trying to explain this thing of how small the industry is, why it is that you need to humble yourself in this industry, why it is that you need to try as much as you can not to burn bridges. I understood it much later. It really is small. So having enemies in this industry is not clever, if I can put it that way, because chances are you're still gonna need the very same person again on a much later stage, you know. So yeah, man, and I believe that truly education is truly important, because music to me is just like football, you know, it's just like soccer. You can be as good as they come, but there'll always come that time where you have to move on, you know. Ntando got a break, as you say, in 2003, you know. Now I'm on my 8th album, and I am not delusional to the fact that there's new artists, good artists that are coming in and all of that, you know. So that's just the way it is. Like Brown Dash would say, it's puff and pass, you know. So I appreciate everything that I've managed to achieve within the industry. I appreciate the time I've had. I appreciate even now I've got an album coming out, and I feel very, very privileged to be able to say that after such a long time. So to persevere, or not to persevere actually, to prolong this yourself in this industry, you, first things first, you need to truly love what you're doing, because I think you're gonna burn out at some point if you're just doing it because you want to be famous and rich quickly, or whatever ideas you have. So it's something that you really need to dedicate your life to, you know. You need to know, without this I won't function. Even if you were to win a lot of money or get a lot of money, music should still be something that you truly love as an artist, you know. It should not always be about money, though it is very important for young artists to look at that side of things, the business side of things, because we tend to just want to be famous. I believe there is nothing more so than being famous and not having money to support the fame, so to speak, you know. So yeah, man, just try and balance things out and everything will be okay.
There you have it. There you have it. If you've just joined us, where have you been? Welcome to the Afro Lounge. And this is Mutha FM with your Ladytia. With us is Ntando waKwantu. Bundando, what is the one more tip you can give to our young and upcoming artists?
Well, the tip I can give to young rising artists and DJs is to always believe in yourself. I know it sounds like a cliche of some sort, but it is important. You'll see it in the long run. You truly need to be your number one believer, so to speak. So truly believe in what you do, believe in yourself. Never second guess yourself. Don't rely on what other people are doing out there. So in short, what can make all of this thing easier and work for you is to be original. It is important to find originality, because once you become or you start sounding a lot like someone else who's out there, then you're not original anymore. Yes, you can be inspired. There is no artist that is not inspired by other artists, but you need to find your own path in this thing. You need to find your own way of doing it. Yes, you're doing the same thing, you're singing or you're DJing, but you need to find an element that no one else has within the same business. So that would actually make you stand out, and yeah.
Be your number one fan. What is your promise what is a promise to your fans? What can you promise us?
I don't like making promises, but I can promise one thing, Uguti. For as long as I live, I love music, and I will try to do this for as long as I can do it. And I will always stay true to Ntando waKwantu. I'll always stay true to what made me now. When I was starting out, it was not fashionable for a young guy to sing in their home language. Well, mine would be Xhosa. So everyone wanted to be fancy and Americanize everything, and make it look all cool and things like that, swag. Yeah, but I would say if we all had opportunities to go perform abroad, you would find out that you stand a better chance outside there as you are like higher, you stand a better chance to make it outside if you sing in your own language. It's something they don't have, it's something they still want to hear, but if you are all English and you are all the same way they are that side, so what's the point of actually getting you to perform for us or to do whatever for us? So I've learned from groups like your Mahotela Queens, Mahlatini and the Mahotela Queens, Lady Smith, Black Mambazo, your Hugh Masikelas. Those guys, when they went outside, yes, just like now we've got Jerusalem, I understand that it's which made a huge impact globally. But one thing I love about the song is the fact that it is our song. It's a South African song that he sings in Zulu, understand. So I love the fact that that song made it out there rather than any other song that we sing in English this side.
When we started to market the show, we played your latest song called Lemoto Yam. I tell you, the response blew my mind. From different parts of the world, I'm talking Italy, I'm talking Ireland, I'm talking Mozambique. Everyone was like, Ntando is back. Take us through the concept behind your latest song.
Well, for me, Itoyota would be, or Lemoto Yam, as I call it. The inspiration behind the song, really, I was inspired by the song I did previously, which was Inono Asambe Nunu. So I loved how the masses loved that song, and what it's doing on stage. The song has got presence and everything. So Ndabona, and then I saw, actually we need to focus a bit more in our way of doing music. Like I've explained before, Wuti, it is important to sing in your own language. It is important to make your own language cool, basically. So I'm grateful to all the people who have listened and appreciate the song from your island, your overseas, like everywhere, Italy. I really appreciate it, and love to go there soon.
Words of wisdom that left us empowered. It's so great to talk to a man that has been there, that had to face challenges and overcome them. He came to us and he gave us, words that will carry us through our journey in music. That's our very own Afro sensation, Ntando Bangani. Events organizers, you heard him. He is available for invitations. He's open. All you have to do is to follow him on social media at Ntando_official or email Ladytia@mutherfm.com. Ntando, thank you.
Ladytia, thanks a lot to Afro Lounge. Ntando waKwantu signing out. Yo, have a good one. This is Ntando waKwantu, aka Umasambeno. Lemoto Yam. Yo, guys, I appreciate everything and enjoy yourselves. Yo, kaboom!
Connecting on way. Don't be so transparent when the men way. Ding up the young come now. Ding up the young come now. Ciao, Togango, woman do me bagona. Nama do me sello so kissing do sikona. Ngandi pote mama. Di bello ngandi pote mala. Sakeka le joyo di Lamborghini sikona. Baleto Lamborghini sikona. Ay mama sangin dal fuso damna. Why you bello ngandi pote? Pasama nandoni na bubuze sipele. Lungo mami jambo jamja ketele yo. Go ami no bangaske bangambe. Doyo tange yamundo bisotwa ngo bambi. Siningi moto kontwa ngeke sifande. Bahamba ngetambo kini koda kapelo kuhlanje. It's